Hey guys, Adam here from DirectionTrader.com. Let's go over, kind of go over the markets today. Talk about what happened, what we did in the live trading room, and what I see going into tomorrow. First off, FOMC statements tomorrow. So anybody trading in the morning, kind of get out there early, get to it, and then maybe go ahead and take a break in the afternoon and let that announcement come, because markets become a little bit less predictable, and money management or risk reward management just becomes a little more challenging on days whenever people are just kind of speculating on the numbers. So it just usually it's a good rule of thumb just to be a little bit cautious. If you got something that you usually do on Fed Day, go ahead and do it. If not, then maybe get out early and then get to it and enjoy and rest the afternoon. So starting today, though, let's actually let me pull up the daily chart here first. Start from top down here. First off, here on the daily chart, you see we gapped down here very significantly today. So it looks like it was a big sell-off, but a lot of this was pre-market, and we're going to show all that here in just a little bit. So majority of this, if not basically all of it, was pre-market. So once we came into the market, then it went kind of into a little bit of consolidation, and we're going to show that. We had some ups and downs in the markets, and there is a level that I'm going to show you here in a minute that I am very, very interested in going into tomorrow. Now, it is 2:33 here Central, so we got about just over 25 minutes left, 26 and a half minutes left in today's trading. So I'm going to do an if-then situation in this video. If it does this, then I'm probably going to be looking here and so on and so forth. But going into tomorrow, you can see we've definitely pulled back off these highs, and we're just trying to see, are we going to break through today's lows and start trading back down towards these 70 levels that we were here early last week and then the week before? Or are we going to hold this 50%? We just drew a fib from the lows to the highs. Are we going to hold these lows today and start trading back to the upside? So it's going to be very interesting here. Let me go into the intraday time frames. Let me go into let's use the 1600 tick for starters. That's this chart right here. And let's talk a little bit about what we see here. Now, yesterday's video, we were talking, as the market was, this is where we were closing at yesterday, and this is where we made our video. And I said I'm going to pay close attention. This box was drawn yesterday during the markets. I'm going to pay close attention to this resistance area. Are we able to continue to push higher, or are we going to run out of steam in this little resistance area and see about rolling over here? So, going into today, as long as we stayed below the previous day's highs, which was right up in here, I was going to look to have some shorting opportunities. Now, we opened up today way down here, so obviously this shorting opportunity, kind of went by the wayside here before we even started the trading room. But we opened up here, we started to consolidate. What did we do in this consolidation? Nothing. Had to wait. As we came out of it, we started looking at shorting opportunities to the short side. We were just going to look to continue this short simply because we pushed below the previous day's lows. We were below this swing low here, which is a level that I'm going to talk about in a minute going into tomorrow, but we were looking for the short side. There's one thing that I noticed early on when we were way down here. We were like 40 points in the hole here on the S&Ps, and the advanced decline or the net issues, the market internal, was sitting at about minus 1,100, maybe minus 1,000, and that is not a very significant number for the S&P being down 40 points. In this situation, I was talking in the trading room. I said, guys, this should be like minus 1,800 plus, because down 40 points is a pretty significant drop in the S&Ps, and these market internals were not giving us the negative reading that we were looking for. So sure enough, once we saw that, we ran out of steam, we saw this market starting to climb. And as it started to climb, we were looking for maybe areas of possible resistance where this thing could possibly maybe stop at. And we were looking up here at this swing. As you guys can see, this very, very clear swing. This green line's been here for a couple days. We were looking at that. As you see, it came right up here, kissed it, pulled on back. We could not get that thing to go ahead and give us an opportunity. Then into lunch, I kind of sat on my hands as we were in lunch. We popped up above it. So sure enough, what happened? Here after lunch, I've actually taken a long position here that ended up paying me back pretty good, pretty well going into this afternoon, so that was nice. But as we popped up here, we found a little bit of a top here. We started to, I actually had I don't know what happened here. I had a resistance line that came through. But anyways, we found that resistance and started to roll over, and now here we are retesting this magic level again that we were talking about all morning. You see how the market just oscillated around it this morning? No real clarity here, but it's definitely a number that we've definitely used today. You see here, came up here and kissed it, here and used it, here again, and then here we are again. After you drew from the lows to the highs, we have this 50% pullback come right in line with this swing. Now, going into tonight, into tomorrow, if we're able to stay below this swing low, going into tomorrow, I'm going to be looking a little heavier to the short side. And then if we're able to drop below today's low, which is previous day's lows, I'm just going to be looking to the short side. Okay? Because this thing's about to head down to them 70s again, much lower, and that's where we're going to get possibly a fairly decent move into tomorrow morning. But if this thing holds into this afternoon, we got another 20 minutes to the close. If we hold here, I'm going to be looking to the long side, and then I'm going to use this previous day's highs, which is today's highs, to be permanently long tomorrow. So anything above here, I'm going to be looking for the long opportunities, seeing if I can get some. Anything below there, I'm going to be looking for the shorts. But below the previous day's lows, I'm permanently short. Above the previous day's highs, I'm looking for that daily to go ahead and resume and continue back to the upside. So this is actually a very interesting time here. We got a major level here, which we were talking about early this morning, and sure enough, here at the end of the day, it's still something we're going to talk about. We're looking at this level to guide us whether or not we want to push higher or lower going into tomorrow's trading. So again, guys, FOMC statement tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern. Be very careful if you're trading tomorrow. Get in early. Usually you can get some really good trading opportunities early on. And then maybe just step aside a little bit if you're not quite used to trading the Fed day, because it can be a little bit more dangerous. You know, just based on speculation and whatnot and seeing what they're going to do. They're not, I don't think they're supposed to have any changes, but you just never know, and it's a good time to be a little bit safe. And, you know, it's not a bad thing to take a little break either. So, hope this helps, guys. It's kind of an update of what we did, you know, today in the room and what I see moving forward. Tomorrow we'll be able to come back with a little better analysis after the announcement comes out, and just continue our trading into Thursday. But we will be active in the trading room first thing in the morning. Hopefully we can get some pretty good trading opportunities, resume a fairly decent week here, and a great 2012 or 2015. 2012, where did I get that from? Anyways, 2015, time flies. But that's it, guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and email me, adam@directiontrader.com. You can leave a comment below this video. I am the one that checks them, so I will be the one that responds to it. So either send me an email, adam@directiontrader.com, or comment below, and I'll get back to you. If not, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video.